Hello guys, welcome to Civil Point. It's Abdullah Maqsood. We are going to study about the types of foundation in civil engineering. There are many types of foundation as per requirement, as per design. Main two types are shallow and deep foundations. And shallow foundation, their breadth is greater than equal to their depth. Like this one is the plane and this one is the cross section. If we talk about the shallow foundation, their breadth is this one and their length is this one. If we see plane, and this one is the cross section as this cross section, and its thickness or depth is only 12 inches. So this one will be our shallow foundation because its breadth will be greater or equal than depth. And the second one will be the deep foundation. In deep foundation, their depth will be equal to greater than their breadth. Later on we will write down more types of deep foundation. So firstly, we have two main types of shallow foundations. First one is normal or conventional footing, and the second one is raft. In footing we have this one is also a footing, as I write down there. This one is also a footing. So in footing we have also three main types of footing. We will only state their names and little bit concept. The first one will be isolated footing. The second one will be combined footing, and the third one will be strip footing. These are three types which are most commonly used in our civil engineering structures. For example, strip footing is used in our masonry structures and also in our frame structures, moment resisting frames. There will be two types of strip footing, like brick strip footing and RCC strip footing, and isolated and combined footing are also used in our houses, masonry structures, and also in our frame structures. Let's suppose we have a column of porch in a house, so we will provide isolated footing there because there will be only one column at the edge of the porch. So for proper understanding, we have some diagrams. This one is a diagram, simple representation of isolated footing. This is column, these are columns, and this is the plane of footing. So this one will be the isolated footing, and it is designed for the load on this column. This one is designed for the load of this column, and this one is designed for the load of this column. This is a typical diagram. Their length and breadth could vary and their thickness could vary. And after that we will have some combined footing. In combined footing we have this thing. Basically we have a lot of columns which are near to each other. So when we will design their required area of footing, it will merge towards one another. So after merging, the resultant will be that this combined footing. So we combine all the footings, all the isolated footings of all these 9 columns. So the resultant will be a one combined footing, and this one combined footing will be designed for the dead, live, or other superimposed load for all these 9 columns. And the last one of the footing is strip footing. Strip footing, a simple concept is here. Strip footing, basically all these columns are in the line, so we make a strip. We have made a strip so that all the load is transferred towards this strip, and this strip will be designed for all the loads which will transfer from the building or from column to this foundation. So this is the basic concept of strip footing. So these are main three types of footings: isolated footing, combined footing, and strip footing. And in raft, basically a raft, if this is the total area of our building, we will cover all the area with RCC mat with some thickness, minimum 12 inches and maximum as per our requirement. So if we cover all the area of our building with foundation, it will called raft foundation, because there must be some reasons behind this, like if our soil bearing capacity is too much low, or we have some other problems in the soil like moisture content, or the load on the building is too much, so that we have to make sure that all the loads are safely transferred towards our soil. So we will make raft footing. So these are the basic types of shallow foundation. Now we will have main two types of basically deep footing. The first one will be the pile, and the second one will be pier or caisson, or we can also call them wells. Piles are basically I'm going to make elevation of piles. This one is our building, this is elevation, and this is natural soil level. So if we have a very weak soil here with too much low bearing capacity, so we will make some these structures like columns, circular, and they will go towards a big depth like 14 meters or like that. So these are the foundation which are known as pile foundation. Normally these two types of foundation are used for bridges, mega structures, where our soil is too much weak and the load which is acting upon these soils is a lot, it's too much. So this was the basic lecture regarding type of foundation. If you found this lecture helpful, kindly subscribe our channel for future videos regarding civil engineering. Thank you so much.